have to look happy too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello, I'm Big Munchkin.
no. Hello. This is questions for my roommate. I'm gonna ask him a bunch of doll related questions to see how he's gonna answer.
Hello.
Okay. The first question is to name 5 toy companies.
5 toy companies. I would say Mattel. Um, I don't know no more.
Okay. I'm also going to answer the questions after him just for my doll educated answers. So for my answer, it would be Mattel, Hasbro, Jack Pacific, MGA, and let me see, Integrity Toys. I just came up with that. That's 5 companies.
That's nice.
Okay. Next question: are Bratz and Monster High the same?
Yes.
Same.
When you say the same, what do you mean?
Is it the same type of doll?
No. I think the same company, but not the
No.
same type of doll.
That's actually one of their big differences. They're made by different companies.
Oh, okay.
Bratz is MGA, Monster High is Mattel. I don't have any more questions. um, what does BJD stand for?
I do not know, but I'd like to know from your doll knowledge.
For reference, there's BJDs over here. I've made a video about them. BJD stands for ball jointed doll.
That's simple.
Yes, and most people say BJD doll, so it's like ball jointed doll, which is funny, but no one actually says that. Let me see.
Okay, my question for you is, what got you inspired to collect dolls?
uh, me? Well, I like. I've always liked dolls because, well, when I was younger, it was more based on just dolls were fun because they were really good little fashion people to carry around. And I used to love just playing dolls, acting out different scenarios or pretending they were anything I wanted them to be. And I love dressing them up, combing their hair. And then, of course, I got into Monster High at 10, and that really skyrocketed my collection because Monster High was like dolls I had never seen before. So I'm like, I gotta have more. And then I collect dolls now for the same purpose and just the creativity behind them, the inspiration. Dolls are really cool, pretty. I love how they feel. I like doll joints. Like it's a texture thing. And they're just really awesome.
Okay, if you were to start from the beginning, like 0 dolls, what doll would be your first collectible?
Well, I guess with my current doll knowledge, if I had my current knowledge, the first doll I would go for would probably be something in a store. Something that's easy to get and cheap. You know, a lot of dolls these days go on different sales, especially Monster High, G3 Monster High. It'd be really easy. I could literally go to Walmart right now and buy a doll for under $25.
Oh, nice. I was just getting to that. What are some where are some places you can get dolls from?
That's
That is
actually, oh.
that is within the budget.
Well, before I answer that, I want to ask you, what are 5 stores that you can name that sell dolls outside of Walmart and Target?
um, 5 stores.
Yeah, I'd be glad if you got 3.
Disney.
Well, technically the Disney store,
Disney
but it's
store.
not local to this area.
Um,
Try
uh,
again.
Let me see. The toy store.
No, you need a name. You should know. We go to these places.
The thrift store.
Okay. Yeah.
The flea market.
Yeah.
Um,
I swear you can get at least two more answers.
um,
You're not in the store.
store. Um, that's what I can come up with for right now.
That's so interesting. My answers would be Ross, Marshall's, two places my roommate here did not name that we go to all the time. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but there's a store. I don't know if it's a local store, but it's called DSW, which is a shoe warehouse. And I have multiple times actually found dolls there. It's this huge shoe store, and right at the front, before you go to check out your purchases, they a lot of the times have all types of toys and dolls right up there. A lot of usual like budget Barbies and budget Monster High. I've actually found there. Let me see. Already named Ross, Marshalls. Can't name Walmart or Target. You name the flea market, their thrift store. Another place. Where even?
The mall.
Yeah. The local mall does have a toy store. So you can find all of them there. Technically. I don't really shop for dolls in the mall, but you technically can go to the mall to get dolls.
Okay.
Oh, once upon a time, there was a J.C. Penney's exclusive Dracula in her car doll that I actually was the owner of many years ago. So I guess you could argue J.C. Penney's does carry dolls sometimes.
Oh, Once Upon a Child.
Man, he stole my good answer. Very true. And I'm low key trying to gatekeep that place. But Once Upon a Child does, in fact, have a lot of good toys. And they're usually a lot neater and well put together versus a thrift store that just throws in old naked Barbies in a little bag for $10. So, Once Upon a Child. Oh, Ollie's. But that's more than 5 stores. But Ollie's has toys. But at least from my experience, my local Ollie's doesn't update their toys a lot. So I've literally been going there for over a year and they still have the same stock. So it's kind of annoying to shop at Ollie's sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question to you is, as a person that doesn't collect dolls, how would you go about getting your first one?
Well, I guess similar to my answer from going to like a Walmart or something. But I mean, it's so simple to me. Like, dolls is such a everyday thing for me. I can't imagine going a day not looking for dolls, whether it's in person or online. But a lot of easy things are actually Amazon and Walmart. I think just because Walmart's so close to where we stay, and Amazon's so convenient. And of course, a lot of the times you can find some doll for sometimes $10, which is a great steal. I know currently there's a brand called Decora Girls, these like larger ish decorative dolls, and they retail for $21, but I'm fairly certain Amazon has a few of them for just $9.99. So, especially if you're a Prime member, that's a great place to get a decent quality cheap doll. It comes with a stand and it's a lot of like play involved. You can put stickers all over it and hair clips. So I would definitely call that a win in the doll world.
Okay, that's nice. In light of a fire, out of your collection, which 10 dolls would you most likely take with you?
I feel like seasoned doll collectors always get this question. Many people just hope it obviously won't happen. But if I was to have to race and grab 10 dolls, I would go for my most irreplaceable doll, which is unfairly a lot of my ball jointed dolls, because a lot of my ball jointed dolls are so huge. So in a rush, it would be really hard to grab them. I may go, I don't know if the camera picks it up right to the side of his head. These are my collector most high. I would logically try and go for those dolls. And a handful of BJDs that I could grab real quick before running out. And of course, my cat. He's not a doll, but I would definitely grab him and run out of here. Very sadly. And I'm supposed to be asking you questions because you're not well versed in the doll world. Let me see a question. What social media app has the biggest doll community?
Facebook.
Facebook. Honestly, I don't have a statistical answer because I'm a part of all of the communities. So I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube, and even TikTok has a little doll community brewing. I would actually debate between Facebook and Instagram just because I feel like they've been around for longer periods of time. And Facebook has a variety of doll groups, and it's easier to get into specific dolls through Facebook because there's groups tethered to a specific doll. And I know there's one Must High group, Must High Deals, that has 80K members and counting daily. So that's already a pretty big group. And Instagram, I know there's a huge community on Instagram, but my Instagram is pretty small at the moment, so I don't know a lot of people on there. I usually just wait for posts to travel to Twitter, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's from Instagram. Let me see. I guess this is more of a personal question, but what's the most, or can you name the most expensive doll I've collected here in this room?
I honestly don't remember the name of it.
What do you think the name of it is?
Is it that one that came in the big box?
Oh, wait. What is my most expensive doll, and what is the name of it?
I do not know the name, but I know it came in that big red box, red and black box.
Oh.
That's one of them.
What do you think is the name of the doll? And how, well, I guess you don't understand how much I spent on it. I don't know.
I don't know the name. But I think you spent, I'm guessing, approximately close to $2,000.
Interesting. I won't agree or deny. The name of this apparent doll is a Pasha Pasha doll. So, yeah. And then you said it's not the only one? Why? What's another doll?
I know of another one coming. I'm not sure if it came as yet. While I was probably at work, you got the delivery. But I know of another one that's supposed to be coming. Not sure of the name either, but I think that was approximately around 1,500.
I won't agree or deny, and this apparent doll is not here. Won't be here for months, so you can do with that information what you will. What do you think my cheapest doll is? I don't think you really know this, but you can guess.
I don't know the name, but probably one of them dolls from them tiny Bratz dolls.
Oh, a Bratz baby doll?
Yeah. Probably. But those are kind of still a bit expensive.
Like that you're giving it so much thoughts.
Well, one of them tiny dolls.
This tiny doll?
Yes.
Tiny.
Yes. Yes.
No, one of them. That's kind of a trick question. You have to hold it. Because I have a few cheap dolls off the top of my memory here. I know I got some unicorn.
You got a doll for $1.
I did.
Yes. Yes, that should be your cheapest doll. You got that doll for $1. I'm not sure where it is, but it's somewhere around here.
Really?
I know there's that doll.
Maybe I did.
Yeah.
Where did I get it from?
I think you got it from the flea market. I think you got it from the flea market.
Yes. I'm probably just cut this out. Me thinking. Let me see. What are some good places online to get dolls?
Good places online to get dolls. You can order from Walmart online. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it from Mattel Creations. You can get it from Target also.
Oh.
You can also visit the Facebook marketplace.
Oh, really?
And, possibly once there's a trusted seller, you can trust someone on Facebook to sell you something out of their collection.
Oh.
And make sure you got secured payment plans. So you know what I mean, there's no problems there. You can also Amazon, I'm not sure if I said that already.
I don't remember.
There's a possibility eBay also.
Oh yeah.
There's I don't think Etsy. Not Etsy.
Yeah.
Etsy.
You can.
And
every now and then.
You can also look at what's that? Macari. You can find some there.
There's one more place, but I don't think you know it. It's usually used for selling and buying clothes.
Selling and buying clothes.
Yeah, but a doll community has Spride on there.
Oh no, I don't know that.
It's not social media. It's not buying and selling app. It's called Depop.
Oh, okay, Depop.
Yeah.
I think you can probably find something on Craigslist if you look at it.
I've heard of it, but I'm not really going Craigslist. I've also heard of Vinted and Poshmark, but I also don't use any of those. In-estate sales, never been to one, so... Yeah, honestly, you can get dolls from literally just about anywhere if you're really willing to look and go, which I am, we are, so... He's always wanting to go look for dolls, so... We just find them anywhere. And yeah, for good prices too. I literally have like 3 bags, 2 shoe boxes of just mainly thrifted flea market dolls that need to be cleaned up, ready to go so they can be displayed in the pretty doll room. Just a few more questions. Ooh, what's the most expensive style of doll to collect? And then I guess what would be the cheapest one to collect?
BJDs.
That's the most expensive?
I would think so.
What makes them so expensive?
Because they have many articulations.
Yeah.
They're customizable.
Oh.
So yeah, you can customize the eyes, the color of the body, the wig that you get. You know what I mean? If you want a tattoo, if you want basically any body modification like a human. Yeah. So yeah, I would say a BJD doll. And least expensive, I would say porcelain dolls.
Porcelain dolls?
Yes.
That's an interesting answer. Booties in the camera. I wouldn't say that's the most accurate. That's very subjective, though. Like, it really depends where you're getting your stuff at. Also, from the earlier question, where you can buy toys, local toy stores have dolls. I have a nice local toy store that sells a good bit of dolls and action figures. Also, as a note, BJDs are also expensive to collect because their clothes are very pricey. It would be surprised how much one little shirt for a BJD actually costs. That's why most of mine are just missing all types of stuff. But for the cheap dolls, porcelain, I'm not really well versed in porcelain. They can be cheap, especially because I always see them at like any thrift store. And but I would actually, I don't know, I would debate because like a lot of people just will specifically go to flea markets or thrift stores. So if you're constantly just buying like different dolls for under $20, well then yeah, you could even find something that's technically expensive for cheap. Or if you're buying brand new stuff, then you know yeah, if you're buying brand new stuff, theoretically, like what I do, you could wait for dolls to go on sale. So then you have a better chance of getting something like a nice fancy, well, I guess Rainbow High back in the day when they had like Shadow High, Series 5, 3, 2, all that. Fancy Rainbow High back in the day. They would go on clearance for like under $10, $15 sometimes, and technically those are kind of cheap. Same with Monster High G3. Technically you can wait. A lot of them will go on sale. I once saw Claudine go for $6, so that's pretty cheap. Or if you go for like, I know there's actually a lot of Littlest Pet Shop collectors. I think those can be cheap. Or there's a lot of mini dolls like Mini, Not Surprise, OMGs. Even Rainbow High has the mini dolls, which there's a mini doll there. These are only oh these are only $10 retail price. So, and Crystal's definitely the best one out of all of them. She has the best hair, the best outfit. She's the best doll out of all of them for sure. And she's only $10. And it's a pretty amazing, decent doll. These are collectible and they're making more. So it really just depends how you're going about your collection, what's going to be cheapest for you versus somebody else. I like to explore all my options because you never know what you're going to find. Thrift stores are so tempting to go to like every day. And I used to go to a thrift store every day looking for dolls, but then it gets kind of like repetitive because I'm starting to see the same stuff. So I give myself like 2 weeks in between each visit. I'm kind of due for a visit now, actually. Maybe we should go to the thrift store. Yeah, let me see. Who do you think is an appropriate candidate to collect dolls?
That's an interesting. I would say anybody can collect dolls, but it takes a lot to collect stuff in general. Especially dolls. You have to have a love and a passion for them.
Oh.
And if you don't have that love and passion, you're basically going into a blind field. You know what I mean? A minefield, not even checking for mines. You're just going to be buying wildly. So, I would say it has to be something started from a young age.
Oh my gosh.
Coming up. That a person, you know what I mean, like they gotta have that drive from the beginning. Once they have that drive from the beginning, they are able to enroll into doll collecting. You know what I mean? It starts from a young age. But then again, as a grown person, you know what I mean, you can do your research, you can check your apps and find stuff that your dolls that you can collect and start from.
Yeah.
Don't just jump and start from the most expensive. So I would recommend starting out small and then picking up and going to more expensive dolls and different doll brands. Maybe even get yourself a nice BJD customizable, and then you feel even better to collect more.
Yeah, definitely. getting a customized BJD is really fun. I agree with that answer. It's pretty solid. In conclusion, you can collect dolls at any age. There's a lot of people that get into collecting when they're older because they couldn't collect when they were younger, or for any reason. Some people collect dolls for so many reasons. Comfort. They just think it's cool, or I don't know. Love should be, and is usually the main reason. Like, there's so many different dolls. And that's one of the best parts about thrifting dolls, is I've come into contact with so many new doll lines that I never even knew were out there, because I go thrifting and I see something that catches my eye and I'm just like, what is that? And lucky me, I go pick it up and then I research it, and it's something that came out like years ago that I never heard of. Like, I recently got a little like Babysitter's Club doll. I can actually show it. It's over here. I recently got this Babysitter's Club doll. I don't really know her name off the top of my head, but I seen her in a thrift store for just like $3. And she caught my eye because it's a big doll, for one. It's a bigger doll that's like had skinnier proportions. Like, it's almost big like an American Girl, but obviously this is not an American Girl. And the way her joints move, I just, I'm well versed in dolls. I was feeling them and I could tell she had string joints. And I noticed a lot of older dolls tend to have string joints, and American Girls actually have yes. And American Girls actually have string joints. So it was just something, because I was basically just making sure it wasn't porcelain, because the doll almost looks porcelain. So yeah, but it's not. And I picked it up and I'm so happy I did. I love it a lot more out of the bag, all put together. Just make sure you look happy. And yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining Jerry in our little doll conversation. It was nice meeting you, doll community. I thank you for having me as a host on your channel, on your page, or in your video. I hope to be in more as time goes by.
You do?
Yes. Thank you.
I guess he wants to leave now. Go on, Mr. Mysterious Roommate. This is my roommate. Bye now. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Get up.
Oh, you didn't even... Okay.
I want to show my Girl with Many Lands doll.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hello. To finish up my conversation, another doll that I've discovered was this doll. Girl of Many Lands doll, actually made by American Girl. Well, Pleasant Company. And it really caught my eye. It was in a bag with another doll, and I'm like, this is so cool. So, like, and the face is painted. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but the face is actually painted. And I noticed the doll is not porcelain. I don't think it's porcelain. It's like some type of hard plastic. And just the way the joints move, I knew this was not a typical doll. And I almost left it, but it just intrigued me too much. And it was only like $3 or $5 for these two dolls. It was another doll, but I don't really care about it. I really just wanted this one. So, she was missing her shoe though. Yeah. I've discovered all types of dolls. I would have to make like a whole other video on it because they're packed away in various parts of the doll room. But those are some of my cool recent finds. Like, I found these like within like the last 2 weeks probably. So yeah,